Before we start, yes, I know exactly why you clicked. You saw two overweight animals in a photo studio pretending to be fitness models. I saw it too. And honestly, I would have clicked as well. But here's the funny part. This video isn't really about them. It's about you. Because the difference between the version of ourselves we dream about and the version we see in the mirror usually isn't a lack of information. It's the way we think. And today I want to show you why your body often starts changing only after your mindset changes first. So stay with me. I promise this video has more value than the thumbnail has belly fat. The foundation of a healthier body. Part 4. Your body changes when your mindset changes. Hi, I'm Monica. And welcome back to our series about building a healthier body over the next 1 to 3 years. If you've watched the previous parts, you already know that I don't believe in quick fixes. I don't believe in miracle diets. I don't believe in 30-day transformations. And I definitely don't believe that one workout program is going to magically change your life. Because real change takes time. That's why this series is called The Foundation of a Healthier Body. We're not trying to build something that lasts for a few weeks. We're trying to build something that can support us for years. In part 1, we talked about the foundation. In part 2, we talked about sleep and recovery. In part 3, we talked about nutrition and how small daily choices shape the body over time. Today, I want to talk about something that I think matters even more than any workout plan: your mindset. For a long time, I thought the hardest part of changing your body was finding the right workout, the right diet, the right plan. Now, I think the hardest part is changing the way you think about yourself and your future. Because, in my experience, the body usually starts changing after the mindset changes. Most people focus on the wrong thing first. They look for the perfect workout, the perfect diet, the perfect fitness app, the perfect source of motivation. But here's the problem. Even the best plan won't help if you haven't made the decision to take ownership of your health. That's why so many people get stuck in the same cycle. They start, they stop, they start again, they stop again. Not because they're lazy, but because they're trying to change their body without changing the way they think about their body. And that's where I think real transformation begins. Now let's talk about something that often gets overlooked: muscle. When we're younger, it's easy to take our body for granted. We assume the energy will always be there. We assume our body will always bounce back. We assume feeling good is normal. But as the years pass, many people start noticing changes: less energy, more stiffness, more aches and pains, poor posture, a harder time maintaining a healthy weight. And one reason for that is that the body gradually loses muscle if we don't actively maintain it. That's why strength training isn't just about appearance. It's not about becoming a bodybuilder. It's not about spending your life in a gym. It's about protecting your future self. Muscle supports your joints, supports your bones, improves posture, helps you move better, and plays an important role in metabolism. You've probably heard the word metabolism before, but what does it actually mean? In simple terms, metabolism is the amount of energy your body uses to keep you alive, even while you're sleeping, even while you're sitting on the couch. Your heart is working, your lungs are working, your brain is working, your body is constantly using energy. And many factors influence that process: your age, your sleep, your activity level, your nutrition, and your muscle mass. Muscle is active tissue. It requires energy to maintain. That doesn't mean strength training magically solves every weight loss problem. But maintaining healthy muscle mass can help your body function more efficiently and make it easier to stay strong and active over time. That's why many people notice benefits that go far beyond appearance. They have more energy, they recover better, they move better, they simply feel stronger in everyday life. And interestingly, many people begin exercising because they want to change how they look. But years later, they realize The greatest benefits had very little to do with appearance. They came from having more energy, a stronger back, healthier joints, better posture, and the ability to feel comfortable in their own body. The good news is that you don't need to spend hours in a gym. You don't need to work out every day. For many people, 2 or 3 strength training sessions per week can make a meaningful difference over time. Consistency matters far more than perfection. And you don't need to do the same thing every day either. One day might be strength training, the next day could be beginner yoga, another day could be swimming, a long walk, Pilates, stretching, cycling. The goal isn't to create the perfect routine. The goal is to create a routine you can actually enjoy and maintain. And thanks to YouTube, getting started has never been easier. There are thousands of qualified coaches sharing beginner friendly workouts for free. Strength training, yoga, Pilates, mobility, walking programs, home workouts. You don't need to find the perfect trainer right away. You simply need to start exploring and discover what works for you. Because the best workout is usually the one you'll still be doing a year from now. And while we're talking about simple habits, let me mention one more: morning movement. Not 30 minutes, not an hour, just 5 or 6 minutes. A few stretches, a few squats, a little mobility work, just enough to wake up your body before the day begins. Small actions may not feel impressive in the moment, but repeated over months and years, they can completely change how you feel. Now, I want to talk about something that may be even more important than exercise: honesty. Many people don't actually know where they stand physically. Some are far more critical of themselves than necessary. Others convince themselves everything is fine when it clearly isn't. That's why I recommend doing something simple. Take a full body photo, then upload it to ChatGPT and ask for an objective analysis. Ask it to evaluate your posture, muscle development, body composition, and areas that may need improvement. Then ask another question, and this might be the most important one. What is likely to happen to my body in 1 year, 3 years, and 5 years if I continue living exactly the way I do today? Read the answer carefully. Not the answer you want to hear, the answer you need to hear. Because most people spend a lot of time imagining what they could become. Very few spend time thinking about where their current habits are actually leading them. You can even create a simple comparison. Put a photo of your current body next to a photo that represents your goal. Then ask, is this goal realistic? How long might it take? What muscles should I focus on? What habits should I change? What would a realistic weekly plan look like? Because it's hard to reach a destination if you don't know where you're starting. And eventually, we all reach a point where we have to stop waiting. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop waiting for the perfect Monday. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Because motivation comes and goes. Habits stay. Nobody can do this work for you. Not a trainer, not a fitness influencer, not an app, not a YouTube video. They can guide you. They can teach you. They can inspire you. But they cannot take the steps for you. And strangely enough, that's actually good news. Because if the responsibility belongs to you, then the power belongs to you too. You can spend the next year exactly where you are. You can spend the next 3 years exactly where you are. Or you can spend that time building a foundation that supports you for decades. I want you to remember something. You are not one decision away from changing your life. You are hundreds of small decisions away. A short walk, a better night's sleep, one workout, one healthier meal, one choice repeated again and again. That's how transformation happens. Not in a single dramatic moment, but through small actions that slowly become part of who you are. And one final thought. Don't turn this journey into punishment. Don't build a lifestyle you hate. Find movement you enjoy. Find routines that fit your life. Find a process that feels sustainable. Imagine you had to drive to work every day. You could take a road filled with traffic, frustration, and stress, or you could take a beautiful road through a peaceful garden. Both roads lead to the same destination. But one journey is far more enjoyable. Health works the same way. Your goal isn't to force yourself through years of misery. Your goal is to create a path that you genuinely enjoy following. Because this isn't a 30-day challenge. It's not a summer project. It's not a quick fix. It's a long game. And whether you realize it or not, 1 year from now, 3 years from now, and 5 years from now, you'll still arrive in the future. The question is, what kind of body will arrive there with you? Thank you for spending a few minutes with me today. If this series is helping you think differently about your health and build a stronger foundation for your future, I'm truly glad you're here. And if you'd like to support the channel and help me continue creating new videos, you can visit my Etsy shop or my Buy Me a Coffee page through the links below. Every purchase, every message, and every cup of coffee helps me continue creating content for this channel. And if this video helped you in any way, consider subscribing so you don't miss the next part of the Foundation of a Healthier Body series. Thank you for being here. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.